and citations, everyone. I hope you all had a happy Halloween. But as glorious as Halloween is, these are even better. Okay, that might be a bit much. But we've got a new Dragonflight Legacies. This is the second chapter, and this is centered on my boy, Deathwing. Deathwing was the main antagonist of Cataclysm. He is the leader of the Black Dragonflight, and he has been dead since 2012. And I'm very curious to see what they have to say on him. I'm very curious to see what they'll do with his character. But seeing as Deathwing is one of my favorite Dragon aspects, I am looking forward to this one especially. So let's go into this and let's see what our buddy Nozdormu has to say about his fellow aspects. So starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
What is your name, child?
Emberthal, commander of the Drakthir.
Hello.
You know of us.
You are a race of fierce warriors, unlike anything Azeroth has seen in many an age.
True.
In time, you may become as mighty as we once were.
Once? What happened?
The desire for power carries peril. We were blind to the darkness in our midst. Behold, the Dragon Isles. In the time after our ascension, we aspects sought to create a beacon of hope for all the world.
Beautiful.
I like it.
Notharian, my general.
There he is.
We all had our roles to play.
Oh, look at him.
Guided by Alex Strasser, our conscience, our heart.
Oh, look at Malagos.
We all became as close as clutchmates. Or so it seemed. For we could not hear the whispers of corruption that tempted one of our own.
Yep.
When demons invaded our world, we aspects went forth to protect it as we
Look at
always
them.
had.
They look
Not
so
knowing
good.
whether we would ever again see the shores of home.
I love that. Oh, the Legion was such a good threat.
Our
Look at
brother
him go.
Notharian led our defense against the invaders. But for
Hell
the
yeah.
first time, we found our strength inadequate. And we grew desperate. So when Neltharion assured us that with our help
Dragon Soul.
he could forge a weapon to win the war, we placed our trust in him.
Yep.
And we
Oh, it's
renewed
theme.
our battle against the demons, only to have Neltharion, who now took the name Deathwing, turn on his own kind.
He looks so good. I can vibe to that so well, that
We could
theme.
not foresee this betrayal, for we simply did not want to believe.
Yeah.
Even after all this time, the pain of his treachery is far worse than the scars he left us with.
That is not the leader I remember. How do
Yeah.
I know it was not you who provoked him?
Whoa,
You
okay.
missed much during your confinement, but the sands of time reveal all truths, child, even bitter ones. Trust your eyes.
Okay.
When
Yo.
the champions of Azeroth faced Deathwing for the last time, he was so consumed by madness that he could not imagine
There.
what
Let's
we would
throw him.
sacrifice to stop him. That the weapon we had helped him forge would become the means of his destruction.
I love Thrall. Rip, buddy. Rest in peace, Deathwing.
Was there no other way?
Deathwing would have destroyed this world. To stop him, we aspects relinquished our power, our immortality, our guardianship of Azeroth itself. A fair trade, I believe.
Yeah.
You want something from me, don't you?
Yeah.
It is my gift and my burden to travel the pathways of time.
Okay.
But there is one crucial moment that has long remained hidden from me. And only you can lead me there.
Okay. All right. That's about it. What I expected from the. I was kind of hoping we'd get a little bit more on Deathwing's side of things, but it is Nosdormu telling the story, not Neltharion, not Deathwing. But let's get into this. I'm very curious at that last part. That last part makes me think something's going on with his fate as Murazond, possibly. So we open up where we were last time with Nosdormu, and I believe her name is Emberthal. Emberthal is the leader of the Drakthir, or at least one of them, second only to Deathwing, I believe. And yeah, they're just kind of going over history. They're going back and forth regarding what has happened, and I kind of forget what she said here.
To the darkness in our midst.
Okay, yeah, they're going over now on what happened and why the dragon aspects are no longer really the dragon aspects. And he shows them the Dragon Isles, which by the way looks gorgeous, looks amazing. I'm looking forward to going there myself. But this is what I really like here, what we're about to see. We see Neltharion in his golden years before he got all that metal attached to him, and we get to see all of the dragon aspects in their mortal guises. We get Malygos. Malygos looks so good, by the way. We got Ysera, we got Alexstrasza, and we got Nosdormu. And many people, for some weird reason, thought that the loading screen, that this right here was Marithra. Very evidently and very clearly Ysera now. Just outright confirmed. But we get not Nosdormu, my bad. Neltharion. We get Neltharion in his mortal guise, his visage, which is a human. And I always thought that was interesting, because humans don't exactly exist for a while in this timeline in Azeroth. But yeah, no, they kept his visage form as a human, as Neltharion. And what I like here is this is clearly the old gods. They're tendrils. They're whispering to Neltharion. They twisted him. They corrupted him and turned him against the dragon aspects. Another back shot of all of the aspects here as they line up to go fight in the War of the Ancients against the Burning Legion. They fly away from their Dragon Isles. They seal the Dragon Isles away after doing this, so it doesn't get Now, there were some misconceptions here. One of the things was, I think that people believed that they sealed away the Dragon Isles so Deathwing couldn't go back to it, but I'm pretty sure they sealed it away so the Legion couldn't get to it. But you get a shot here of Neltharion burning away at some Legion. We saw that in the preview. It looks great. And then we have Neltharion give his plan, give his idea of using the Dragon Soul, or creating it rather, with all the Dragon Aspect's powers, to use it on the Burning Legion. And they believe that, hey, if we combine our powers in this disc, it will stop the Burning Legion. Now, interestingly enough here, it looks like it wasn't just the Dragon Aspects that put their power into the Dragon Soul. You see several dragons here, more than just the Dragon Aspects. So it looks like it wasn't just the Dragon Aspects that did it, which I don't remember that being a thing, so that seems like a new detail. But yes, you get the Dragon Soul, and you got Neltharion, who uses his power, uses the Dragon Soul against the other aspects. He was made to do this by the old gods, as he has been corrupted for years now by their influence. And yeah, we see the results of Neltharion's personal project. God, I love that shot there of the shadows overtaking Neltharion. Looks so good. That is one of my favorite things, when a character is covered in shadows and all you can see are their glowing eyes. I don't know why I like it so much, but it just looks great. The Dracthyr General, she does not believe that Neltharion would do this. This is not the same Neltharion that she knew, which I like that detail, because Neltharion was not always Deathwing. Neltharion used to be a good dragon, but he was corrupted and twisted into the exact opposite of what he represented. And I'm glad that they're carrying that story forward. It's something I really want to talk about regarding Neltharion, or Deathwing, rather. And Nozdormu tells her, hey, I know that you knew him as something different, but let me show you what he became, what he turned out to be through the sands of time. You see Neltharion crashing into the maelstrom. He is falling apart here, and then moments afterwards, he pops out as Old God Deathwing, the final phase that we fought him in recently. And then I love this shot. I probably screamed so hard that my microphone probably peaked. But you got Thrall here, covered in shadows, but you got Thrall, the killer, the savior of Azeroth. When I phrase that, I don't mean he's the killer of Azeroth. He's the killer of Deathwing. But yes, you have Thrall here slay Deathwing with the very tool that Deathwing created, the Dragon Soul, or as it once became, the Demon Soul. And that is enough to obliterate him. And he is just dust. He is just dusted. Neltharion, there's nothing left in Neltharion but a little bit of his metal jaw. And she wonders, was there no other way? And Nozdormu is like, no. He would have destroyed Azeroth. There was no other way. I do wish, that one of my things that I always wished was that Neltharion got a redemption arc and was saved from the Old God's corruption, because he really didn't have any form of control or any form or way out of it. It would have been nice if we actually saved him from that corruption, but it is what it is. I'm glad what they're doing with Neltharion's story is carrying it forward with Rathian. So the leader of the Dracthyr, she is like, alright, you want something clearly from me. You want something from me that, you don't have. And Nozdormu is like, you are the only means that I have to get to something. I don't know exactly his exact wording, I'm sorry, I've just watched it once. But he clearly is after something that he isn't supposed to have, or rather, this is the only way for him to have it. And that makes me think, okay, either he has no way of looking at the time waves regarding the Dracthyr for some reason, or this is his bridge into becoming Murazond. I truly believe that this is it. I don't know how or why the Dracthyr are the reason why he becomes Murazond, but it seems that way. And that could be the reason why the Dracthyr were sealed away in the first place, because Nozdormu realized, oh shit, these guys are the way to becoming Murazond. I don't want to become this. Because when Nozdormu became Dragon Aspect, he saw his death. He probably saw a lot more than just his death, but he saw his demise as Murazond. So he knew it was going to happen. But, yeah, you know what? I digged it. Again, I sort of do wish that they tapped a little bit more into Neltharion before he became Deathwing, because they almost immediately, like, boom. He's Deathwing. He's corrupted. He is a menace. Like, the way they kind of worded it was a little, messy. Like, it really just kind of makes Deathwing or Neltharion a bad guy through and through. Like, we didn't know he was evil, but, like, again, like, I feel like the wording is fine. I just kind of wish that they pushed a little bit more into the fact that Neltharion or Deathwing really didn't have much control or much of a way out of it, because when you're the aspect of the Earth has the old gods in it, and they are literally using that to scream right into his ears nonstop. He had to listen to the old gods' rants and whispers for over 10,000 years. And, like, everyone's, like, throwing their hands up like, oh my god, how could he fall to corruption for that? If someone was whispering in my ear for 10 minutes, I'd go crazy. Now make that a year? I'd go crazy even more. 10,000 years? Good god, that's just awful. But yeah, so that was chapter 2. I'm looking forward to chapter 3. I'm pretty sure chapter 3 is the final chapter. I could be wrong, but I think chapter 3 will be about the Dracthyr and their origins, which I know nothing about that. I know about the fall of Deathwing. I know about the dawn of the aspects. I don't know anything about the Dracthyr. I only know little bits and pieces from what they told us at not BlizzCon, but like the BlizzCon conference or whatever. You know, to fill the void that was BlizzCon. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this reaction video. I rather enjoy these. I love getting to do these. I wish that they were longer. I wish that they were like 25 minutes long instead of 5, but what can you do? Animation's hard, and tedious. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching with me. I wish we had more with Deathwing, but hey, I'm glad to see that my boy, again, after he died in like 2012, it's 2022, so it's like 10 years. It's been a decade. It's been a decade since Deathwing was around, so it was nice seeing him. I hope we see more of him in Dragonflight somehow, either in flashbacks or his ghost. I don't know, something. I know the word ghost and the dead has been kind of tainted by Shadowlands for some people, but I would like to see Deathwing again. But yeah, so that was Chapter 2 of Dragonflight Legacies. I will see you all for the next one next week. And we'll be playing the Dracthyr next week as well. So I'm excited for that. That's going to be fun. That's going to be great. So until next time, guys. See ya!